So my current printing capacity in my warehouse here is 432,000 copies. And I'm actually not printing for anyone else anymore because these two contracts are now completed. So I'm about to have nothing to print for. And that's bad, right? Because I have all my delivery drivers and stuff. I have to fire my couriers and maybe put my printing back in. But I had some printing contracts, and there's a lot of stuff here that needs to leave the warehouse right now. Here's the thing. We just had a couple of deals coming across my desk, and these are big ones, okay? Arca OS 4, a major OS, they want 5.4 million copies by December, and they're going to pay 38 cents a copy for each of them. That's a lot of revenue. Now, it costs me 20 cents a copy to print them, so I'm making 18 cents a copy. There's two contracts here, same exact terms. So I'm thinking I want to take one of these, is what I'm thinking. But here's the thing, 5.4 million copies by December. That's fast. And with my current capacity, I can't do that. I have to increase my capacity, but that's like $1 million of profit, which basically pays for my game, right? I have all these things that are paying for my development of other things, right? So I'm thinking I should take this, but with 432,000 copies per month, I can't meet the demand on that. So I'm gonna have to expand and spend a little bit. I've had some contracts that have gotten me out of debt. I'm up to 662,000 now. It's April instead of January. Okay. Filed my taxes on time, by the way. Saved like $1,000 in optimization. Go accountants. So you're great. Mostly saved money because I'm a hell of a spender at the end of the year is what it is. So I think what I'm going to do here is I need to expand the printing. It has to go higher. We must go more. And since we have an upstairs now, I'm kind of tempted to get an upstairs for this area. I'm tempted to do this. So what I'm going to do, because I've got a little bit of money now, right, is I need to get this room basically expanded. We can maybe expand it from here. I want the hallway though. So we're going to give them the hallway like we normally had before. Go all the way out to the edge of the building. Come down to here. Right? Then we go over it by 8. Then we go over and connect to the corner. That's how that works. Okay. And then we hit B to close it, but it's not letting me do that. So I guess I'll just close it myself like that. Okay. And then we'll check it, make sure that we're good. Seems all flush and stuff. Yep. I'm kind of annoyed that these don't line up. But I don't think there's anything I could really do about that. It's just kind of how things worked out. Maybe I choose this design. No, it really doesn't matter. It's just the exterior is the exterior. Yeah, okay. It is what it is. Okay, then we'll take this and we come out like so. And did it mess it up? It does, right? It does, right? I think it messed it up. It looks fairly flush right now, actually. I think it's actually good. Okay, I'm gonna say it's good. So we want to have our manufacturing go through the floor downstairs, right? Or be sent down here. So I want to have a lot more printers upstairs, basically. Now, of course, we need a lot more couriers to actually move the product around. But if we're making this much money, we can afford to pay some more couriers to get it out of here, right? So in the distribution place, there is this ramp. This ramp goes, from upstairs down to here, right? And so what I'm thinking I want to do here is I'm going to have this ramp come to about here. I think right here. It needs to meet up with this whole thing. I don't want to have it be here, but I might have to. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's it's because of the curvature of the building. But I think we can just like inject it into this side. So like I think it can just go, like this and then into there. So something like that could be fine. Right? And then it goes from up here. It's from there. right? So it should come in from here. Isn't that how it works? Oh, maybe it's this. Oh, the ramp just takes it. Okay, the ramp just takes it over top. That's not what I want then. Okay, fair enough. So let me get the box elevator instead. This is what we need. And then it comes out the other side. I'm trying to think out loud here. This is to bring it up or down? Because the arrow shows going that direction. Well, I'm going to try it out. I think this is how it's supposed to go. And what I'm hoping I can do is place a conveyor belt right here. So I'm going to move this light. And then place the box. I'm going to guess on this side will be okay. But it's in the way of the... Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, this machine has to move then. Because the machine won't... I won't be able to service it. Okay. What about on this side? We can try out this side instead. See what this does. So about here, and then we take the conveyor belt and we just load it from that side. That could work. So then up here, we can see this, and then the conveyor belt just goes from there. Yeah. And that feeds down into the rest of the system. Okay, so what we're going to do is get our factory sorted and buy equipment so that we can print up here on the second floor, and then it moves down onto this. So it will look a little bit about like this, at least for now. This is my expansion, and we'll be able to do this on this line here. And then we're also going to do it in this line here with it ending here and then being able to swerve around into this area. So we end up with a much increased capacity here. This is nearly double. It nearly doubled my capacity I'm printing for this, just for this contract. And so if I take a look now at my ability to print, it's at 828 copies per month. I think we can handle it now because April... We begin, I guess, printing mostly in May. So we go through May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. That's 8 months. We can do that. Yeah. So we're going to take that printing contract, and it's going to be deals. We're going to go for Arcos OS 4. We're going to accept that. And so with 828,000 per month goal, it's not highlighting it. I have 46,000 in storage already. How do I print that many in storage? I don't know. It probably, is it like right as it triggers? I don't know. Somehow 46,000 of them became in stock this fast. I'm not sure how that happened, but there we go. It's very dark in here. It's just because there's no people in here right now. But the lights are installed. There's lights right here, right? We have the sprinkler. There is the smoke alarm, right? And then I suppose what we probably could or should do here is put in the ventilation, just because like this room's gonna get hot, right? So we'll put in a little bit of ventilation there. But yeah, this is just an expansion to our printing abilities. And then on top of that, we will be able to upgrade all the machines as the years go by and increase our printing capacity even more. If we need more printing capacity for some reason, well, I can technically use the top here too, and then maybe I'll move all of this stuff to the top floor and then just convert this to another factory. But more likely what we'll do is, like, by then, if I need any more copies, then we'll just buy this land. And then we'll probably have like a proper warehouse set up there. But the building kind of looks like this now. So it's almost, I don't know, I want to say like half the upper floors space is at least built. I mean, we're not really using this right now yet and this yet, but at least we have some space delegated for that. And then I needed to make it to where they could actually walk in there. So kind of extending this hallway out and about, and then we'll have some other stuff over here. But yeah, there we go. Expanding my printing capacity capabilities. $89,000 left though. I need to be careful on what I spend. So that's about all I'm going to do. But I do want to see this stuff come down. If I could, right there. I want to switch that light on so I can see it. So all the boxes print just like that, and they all go down the chute. There they are. Yeah, and then they pretty much just end up on this pallet because they have to stop at the belt. And since they have to stop here and they can't go, then they'll just end up on this pallet, if I'm not mistaken. I think what happens here is that boxes will go onto the pallets until they can leave the pallet, right? So you're always going to have the boxes furthest down the line kind of loading automatically, because this is not just a down, it's also an up. So we don't really need that. That said, though, maybe as just like an overflow just in case sort of thing, I have 5 extra pallets that are just doing nothing right now. So I mean, we could just for now do that, just so I have some extra ones. And then if they ever do pile up here, I mean, that's, again, no, it just means we need more delivery drivers is all it means. I should have a truck here right now picking this up. So it looks like I'm going to need one here at 8 and 8 as well every day. Couriers are not currently coming at 8 o'clock every day. So let's hire 2 more couriers, and we're going to make sure that you are there at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. every day. Then we'll hire 2 more couriers, and that puts me at 864 capacity per month for the 828 that we're printing. That's a lot of couriers, but we can always dismiss them when this contract's done, or we can keep taking more printing contracts. But it is a lucrative thing if we can ship that many out. We just have to be able to ship them, right? So we have full pallets, and these are actually getting even more full now. Yeah. So it actually becomes, I guess, a good thing that I've got these. For now, anyway, until the trucks arrive, which here they are. But they're only taking 54 boxes. But there still should only be here like 2 at a time, because the way I've got them staggered, actually there's a chance that 3 of them will show up. Let's do deliveries on that parking space. Wouldn't work today, but we're gonna do that on that parking space. So they're taking them, and again, I can always hit this button. I can not this button. I can always hit this button, but we really don't want to do this. Like, this guy can take everything, but he's gonna charge me $125 per box. So it's 1,000 copies per box, right? And in those copies, I'm making 18 cents per copy. So I'm making $180 per box of profit. But this guy's going to charge me $125. So now my profit's down to $55 per box. And he's going to take all of the boxes. So there's, a lot of boxes in here. But I also then additionally have $500. So it's still profitable to hit this button in an emergency, but it eats like all of my profit. It's no good. All right, we iterated on Image Shop 2. We got their opinions, got their feedback, and it's gonna be even better now. We're gonna go ahead and promote this. No, I need this to be developed all the way over there. This is a big contract for Bloomberg. They're gonna pay out another $474,000 right there, which is desperately needed. If I can just get all these boxes out of here, man. And also, you're seeing a red right here, this deal. It's another case. It already exited out of it, but in April, it's another case of a print deal where the customer was bought out and my deal ended without being completed. And so I'm still, again, getting dinged for that. But I've almost maxed out my reputation now because of all these contracts. And that's kind of where I wanted to be. I wanted to max out my notoriety, max out my reputation, and get like the best possible thing. So in case one of my products fail, we can always just fall back and hit this button, and we can get some really great contracts that we can complete. Like this one here is 1.1 million. That's huge. Like these numbers are actually getting really big, and it's because of our reputation that they're willing to do that for me, And we're going to start getting contracts where level 3 people are needed, and those are going to pay out really well too. Okay, so we can send this tonight. Core N is going to take this all the way to the end here. So I can send that out tonight. And that's good enough. Let's go ahead and promote it. There's no bugs to fix in it because it's just a graphics thing. So we finish and we get a whole bunch of money. There we go, $633,000. And then now Image Shop is 76% done. Okay, cool. So we should have like a solid, 9 months, 10 months? Maybe even a little bit more. A solid 10 months of beta testing to make that really nice. And now my main MCM is overloaded. Yes. However, because we went back and I haven't gone back yet, right? Like we reloaded the save and everything. Yeah, you guys remember. We can do this now. We can do this now. I can't do this until 1990, but I can do this. There we go. Now are we still overloaded? Ooh. On with what? No, we're not. This is just an old notification. We're good now. 25%. That's better. All right. SCM is doing work for us now. Even better. Char Engines reached alpha, but it still doesn't have any followers. I know. Actually, we want to do image shop marketing now. And we would like to get some video stuff on it, I think, too. So let's put the marketing team to work on that. And then we'll get ready for a press build while we're in beta. Probably get the press build out maybe 2 months or so before release. Maybe 3 months. I don't remember what the sweet spot is for that, but we'll try like 3 months before release. That seems nice. Full boxes. Trucks still coming through. Yep, there we go. Just send them out. Make me some money. Eventually, I won't have to rely on these, right? The goal is not to do these, like, ever. And I am not doing these anymore, right? We're pretty much all on deals now. That's not true. I just did the thing for Bloomberg. But we're pretty much only on deals now. And then eventually, I'd like to stop doing these as well. Once we have maxed out business reputation, we can always do them if we need them. But I just wanted to get 6 stars here so like everyone trusts us and loves us. And then we can start getting market recognition for our own products, which is what I'm doing now. 2D editor. Again, here's World of Wizards. Almost done with its first iteration. Loving that. Marketing 1 has some work to do here. Yeah. So once they're done with these, then they really focus on mine. Let's put this at the top of here. Maybe let's filter by not having the deals on the screen for now, because I know we can handle the deals. I want support to go in and update this app. And once it's updated and fixed all the bugs, we're going to drop support for it. So support has nothing to do there other than the contracts now. That's all they have to focus on now. That's fine with me. So press release going through here might get done today. It's okay if it gets done tomorrow. I'm fine with that. And then this image shop, the alpha is going to be done and fully coded and everything by 1 year left. So we're basically going to have a year of beta. It's pretty good. Burglars are looking to loot my premises again. Okay, I took the door away from here, so they can't get in here. Yeah, they got saw by the camera and they're out of here. Goodbye. And because they got stopped so fast on this corner, right? They might park over here, but they're still going to go around these corners to get in, right? Because they can't get in the front door. Because of that, yeah, security's still trying to find them. Because of that, though, none of the employees are spooked. So, like, they left empty-handed and none of the employees are spooked. Love that. Do I need more trucks? I might need more trucks. I don't want the print jobs anymore. We have to save capacity for our own stuff later, too. Let me check my printing really quickly here. Manufacturing currently, like, this is our printing capacity and this is our shipping capacity. So this is fine as long as we're able to print everything we need. By December, I need another 2.2 million copies printed there. That's a lot. But I'm noticing we do have some space on pallets. Well, a little bit. Yeah. Trucks need to get here just a little bit faster, I think. Maybe add one more truck to the mix just to do it. Because I don't want these pallets filling up. Although, if you think about it, right? They spend their entire time doing this and then they leave right away, right? That's optimal. Because otherwise they're waiting around. And this, like, negates the entire reason for the bench. As long as you're constantly printing and they can load right away, that's very efficient, right? So the boxes actually help my efficiency just a tad, but I think we're just a little bit behind. So I'm going to say 7 a.m. I already have one at 7, don't I? I don't have anyone coming at 7. Okay, we're going to add a 7 a.m. courier. Okay, 1 extra courier a day, and that will just clear an extra 2 pallets a day. My goodness. Yeah. We need that extra courier. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Okay. What else do we do here? This is getting graduated today, right? It's almost 1 in the afternoon and you're not graduated yet. So we have so many different systems that are still being worked on. Brush presets, artwork needs to be done. The 2D graphics part is coming along. There's these little bits there. And we're like 99% done with the code. So close to being done. These guys have nothing to do. Core N. So I think Core N, what I'd like you guys to do, maybe we get Core N on a new project, right? Because what are we doing for, like, what's Core doing? I think Core's done. It's the engine. How come Core N's not working on the engine? When did that happen? No. Core N should be working always on the same thing Core team is working on. That's the whole point. So those guys are always together. So somehow they got taken off of the engine project. Let's release the marketing for that. So we got the press copy out there to show people. They're announcing Image Shop 2. Not well known in the market. We're working on it. I've already started working on Image Shop 2's Cutting Edge. These videos, and it sounds great. All right, yep. I'll release it in September. That is indeed what we are doing. And yeah, we're not going to print anymore, because we have our own things to deal with. But also, just this job takes me all the way to December, right? So, I mean, maybe we get it done sooner than that, but it still wants me to add more parking. This is so expensive. I hate it. Maybe we go like this. Maybe we go like this. All right. I think I need more. The problem is I need more than that. Let's add, fine, 3 more. We're going to go like that, though, all right? I don't like this, and I kind of want to delete this. I kind of want to delete this one and this one so that the grass stays there. So it's not like crosswalks everywhere along this road. But it is what it is. Look at all those parks. Look at all those cars. Everybody's going to use them. See, we got 2 extra spaces right there, so maybe. Maybe not. I did hire a lot of people that would only walk, though. And that would reduce my need for this, but it also, like, can we get a second bus stop? Can we get more buses? I don't think that's a thing. The art is just taking a little bit of time. I'm not sure what's going on there. These brush presets, we need them done. Need them done now. There it is. Done. Promote it to beta. Done. So 2D team is going to work on beta testing that, and then we are ready to go for that product right there. All right. We are on iteration 2 for House Builder 2. Just constantly getting money here. I'm hoping. I don't know this. This is the only reason I don't hit this button and send it away right now. I think this here will help my market recognition for games. I think. And maybe it's specifically realistic simulation games, but that's fine. We can make a realistic simulation games. We can make all sorts of games. I want to make every genre of game in this playthrough is what I'd like to do. But we're not going to sell anything unless we get market recognition. And so, like, this is very expensive, and we're not going to probably make our money back for this. Pretty much building this as a loss, which is why all of this stuff is paying for it. Your company's in debt. Yada, yada, yada. It's $1,000. It's not the end of the world. It'll be fine. Yeah. We're going to have marketing also go in and do another press release for Image Shop 2. I'm not going to release it until maybe 6 months from now. And then we'll also send out a press build, I think probably, let's say, June. Maybe we send out the press build in June. Should be pretty stable by then. Should have lots of bugs fixed by then. I like that too. I think the support team should also take this because it's a beta test thing and they don't have enough to do. So I'm going to have support team go in and try to see the bugs because these guys here are really great at finding bugs and filing bug reports and stuff, right? So they're not necessarily great at fixing them, but they're great at finding them and fixing them, right? So I think this is going to help by having both of these guys hit this. Once it gets to the beta stage, we probably will send support team will probably hit everything that goes in beta. Oh no, I have $222,000 due in taxes now. Yeah, and I'll pay a $64,000 fee for that. So now we get to see whether or not these guys are going to start paying for themselves because the optimization is pretty much based on how much you owe. So in this case, optimization is at $42,000 saved on taxes. Still doesn't pay for themselves. So, like, they're still more expensive than, like, I feel like I would rather pay the fee, you know? They're not optimizing enough. Okay. I am $98,000 in debt at the moment. So there's that. I did dial back the number of couriers because we don't have as much print jobs now. I did complete that one print job. And I think I really want to get into hosting as well. I want to get a digital distribution platform and stuff. I just wanted to wait till we have a better server in order to do that. And then I did some marketing here for Image Shop. Another press release is ready. These guys are doing marketing gigs. They actually have nothing to market right now. All the marketing contracts are done, and they're hyping this, but it's only 15 followers. Like, it's so hard to get people's attention. Even if your product is really good, it's very hard to get people's attention. In July, this thing was rated as a 9.2. Then I iterated again and finished it. So like, this should probably be like a 9.5 at least. It's a very good product, but to get people to buy it, it's a whole nother matter entirely, right? Because market recognition is a huge factor in whether or not people actually buy your stuff. So we want to get more marketing contracts here, I think, is what I need. Where is it? Right here. So we have just a bunch of support jobs here. Arca OS 4, we can start doing that. That's a huge budget per month. They're paying, yeah, that's what we want. It's $129,000 a month to market that. That's very good. And, you know, and we're producing our product. Our product is being built for Arca OS. So we kind of want Arca OS to do very well. I mean, that makes sense because we want as many people as possible to... This is Arca OS 4. I knew it. I knew there was another one. OS 4, dang it. We're not going to be able to hit the milestone here. Again. Elevators cannot be used during a fire. You need stairs between floors. Oh. Well, obviously, I know that. But are you telling me there's no sprinkler in here? No, there's no escape. Yeah. I mean, I know that already. I know there's no escape. That's what this is for. We're just not there yet. I just didn't do it yet. Okay, well, and I have everything else done, though. It's just the escape, I think. I have a fire detector right there, and there's the sprinkler. So same thing here because I copied it. So it's not that. It's just the escape. Okay, we need a fire escape. I know this already, though. I planned on it. It's just I'm not over there yet, and I don't have the money to be over there yet. But I guess maybe I should just do that. Like, how much money have I paid for fire inspections? It's crazy. It's just nuts. Okay, clearly I need a loan in order to stay afloat here. So let's go ahead and grab like a $250,000 loan, I guess. We'll grab that so that we can, the game can say that we're not, completely bankrupt right now. And then we're going to need more print jobs. Look at this. I have too many couriers for the number of jobs I'm printing right now. So I need to cancel couriers too. Let's start trimming away at the couriers. It's a little bit of micromanagement, but I mean, I got into this industry, so we'll go with this many for now. Yeah, 8 a.m. is done. I can't hit this one. Why can't I dismiss that guy? There we go. Let's do, so right now we're at 12, 4, and 6. We have 6 couriers a day. So our capacity at the moment for shipping, never figure out where the heck what button it is. My capacity is back to 324 boxes. And we can probably go in and remove this capacity for now until we get a better, until we get more printing contracts. Because there's not enough printing contracts right now. I do want to be ready for that. So if it happens, then great. But otherwise, I think I'm going to take probably this row as well and just put it in storage for now. So I don't have the running costs of it. And then let's go in and also cut the number of couriers we're doing down to, let's just say 2 a day for now. Because we don't have enough stuff to print right now. So, yeah, I took a big loan. It's part of the money problems right now. I definitely am not very good on money at the moment, but it's just because I'm really putting a lot of money into developing products. And once we release this, I mean, if we get 15 followers, it kind of sucks. We'll release that print release or press release, see if we can get some more followers from that. 19 is all. That's really crazy. Yeah, they wants to tell us about this once again. Yep. We do indeed. We really want to make it known that this thing exists. And we're fixing all the bugs as fast as we can. Okay, so I was doing pretty good on the money situation, but we paid taxes. It's April. We paid taxes, and it destroyed me. Oh my gosh. So Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. 200, almost 300,000 in bills last month just completely destroyed me. Yeah, I was profitable otherwise. But I have until 4 a.m. tomorrow to show a positive balance, and I am $480,000 in debt now. I took a larger loan to pay off the previous one. I took it at a longer term so I could get the monthly payment down. And I think I'm going to do the same thing here. We're going to go 300. I can't even borrow. Yeah. I could go with the bank loan. The bank loans can be bigger, I think. So I could borrow, like, say, $1 million. The monthly payment on these, though, is so high unless I go, I got to go like this. So let's say I do a 5-year loan at like 1.2. So my monthly payment is the same, but my debt is way higher. I really don't want to. This is take. This is apply. That's an interesting how that works. I mean, I have contracts that should be able to sustain me, but like it's barely, and then like all the variable costs get me. Let's see. So there are no printing contracts too. I guess exhausted all the printing that I could do. So again, we're gonna have to print our own thing pretty soon here, but yeah, these guys are still paying me 100 and something a month, 127,000 a month. We're hyping Image Shop, not that it kind of matters, and I think support team is doing okay with support. They got 0 queued. Maybe we take some more of those deals instead. Support deals. It looks like we can handle it, so I can give that to support. What's the offer here? Please touch the artwork. It's a game called Please Touch the Artwork. Okay, we can support that one. We'll support this one too. So let's just get some support contracts in for our support team. I think they can handle it. They seem to be handling it pretty well. So far anyway, there's been a lot of tickets, but remember, I stacked my team. It's not very many people, but I stacked them with people who could do 2 tickets at once. We're running out of time here. So if this doesn't go positive at midnight, I got to take a massive loan. That's a problem. We might have to accelerate the release of this. It's only 19 people, though. That's the problem. It's only 19 people. You know? I need World of Wizards to get out there. Char Engine is probably not going to make me a ton of money. This thing is still cranking. It's costing me more than it's worth, I think. I need to get rid of some people in contracts. I need to start laying people off here. This might be a dark time for this company. I may have expanded a little bit too fast here lately. Oh, $48. Go, go, go. It's 4 hours, though. Like, what's the risk? The risk of, like, my cleaners coming in, I have to pay them each time. That's why it's staggered it. I went down at 4 a.m. I might need just... be very careful here. Let's take a look at it. Very careful here. If this ticks down at 4 a.m., I think it's too close. I'm going to take a little loan. Just a little one. We're going to go like another $20,000. It's a little monthly payment, but it's only 4 months. We're gonna go another $20,000 just to make sure that doesn't go negative in 34 minutes. Aha! See? Yeah. See? I borrowed 20,000. I needed it. Needed it. I would have been like red by like $100. Like $81 in the red, $91, whatever the hell it was. Okay, now I could theoretically pay that off. Now that's 2,000, that's 20,000. So I can go into my loans and I just pay that off before it ticks any interest at all. There we go. So get rid of that. But I still have that other loan, right? I'm still 480,000 in debt. But once I get that, like I feel like one of these releases is going to do it, I feel like one of these releases is like, that's it. That's going to be our golden goose, right? One of these things has got to work. Red on the market recognition again? Am I not keeping up with support now? What is it? Deals. Am I not keeping up with it? There's 0 queued. Everything seems solid. No tickets queued here. It might be the marketing. I don't think I'm keeping up with marketing. How many people? There's 16 computers in this room. And marketing team has 16 people. 5 at 3 stars, 11 people at 2 stars. I might need a nighttime marketing people, or yeah, nighttime marketing team. That means hiring more people. It also means I can take more jobs, though. Definitely would be better if I could take more jobs. I think I need to hire more. Let's get another marketing team. We're gonna go with marketing 1N, and we're gonna look for, let's add. We're gonna look for people who have service marketing none. Let's go high for now. And we're looking now for Night Owl is the most important one. So let's make sure that we have compatibility with marketing 1. And we'll look, and we're going to switch this to N. And let's take a look at what we got here. So everybody here is just 3 stars. Pretty much everybody is. I don't care about any of their other skills, honestly. So it's really just about salary at this point. So whoever's cheapest, yep, we're going to go 1 here. Have great compatibility. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the rest of you are going to be lower life forms, lower salary people. Marketing 1N. Here we go. So we have 6 on this team now. And then we want to go just basically by salary, I guess. Lowest people. So we have 6, right? So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we need a leader. So we'll find a leader. I guess service will be your secondary role. Medium should be fine here. And I have now found the leader. We only need 1 star here. So I'm good with HR to 2 and then marketing to 1 is what I want. So let's go salary lowest and see first person in this list that has that. It's going to be Ashley Santiago. It's going to be you, Ashley Santiago. So we'll hire you. And then we're going to see the leader of this team is you. Yep. And then HR management, same things. Another $71,000. But I can double my marketing capacity. So I can take an extra 2 contracts. So I should be net positive, so like 60, 70K on this. That's what I'm kind of hoping for anyway. We'll say that the salary cap in this office is 76, I guess. Let's go like that. Have you handle role selections as well. It really doesn't matter though, because everybody here is just marketing anyway. We're going to say education up to 3 at a time, and all of you are just focused on that. Okay, I don't need you to hire at all, but maybe you will. Don't know. There we go. And now I've doubled my capacity for this. Now you guys are working overnight, right? So we're going to have you come in at 8 p.m., 8 a.m., and then 6 p.m. is when you leave. These guys are coming in at 8 p.m., and then they're going to stay until 5 a.m. This marketing team stays until 6, so maybe I'll go 6 a.m. for you guys. Although I think this technically counts as day, so you'll be in a bad mood immediately upon checking out. But that's not while you're working, so I think I'm okay with it. There you go. Okay, and then you'll be in this office as well. So this team now goes to marketing 1N as well. And now tonight, I'm hoping anyway, tonight you will go ahead and do all of these. So now I need you to be assigned to both of these. And that way, when these guys inevitably don't do the job all the way, although they are barely making it, like I'm consistently seeing them hit full green bars here. At least I thought it was consistent, but maybe they took extra time to, I don't know. Maybe they had a team meeting or something and it got in the way. Like, this is actually not filling up. It's very close, but it's not filling up. So maybe it's the hyping that's doing it. I'm going to take an extra deal anyway. So we're going to say that we want to do... It's 2 teams for the marketing jobs now. So let's get this one, which is a really big one, but it's paying me $100,000 a day. And then I'm also going to grab this one. So that pays for the other team, provided everybody here is able to actually do the job. So we'll have to see whether or not they're actually able to do that job. So let's collapse these again. I know this is I know there's a lot of stuff going on here, but I like to see it. All right. I like to know what's going on with my company all over the place. Until I know it's very stable, then I like to hide it. And it would be nice if I could maybe hide all support things that can be hidden. But like this is actually isolating the support. I don't want that. I want to see, let's see. I want to see, there's nothing for project management yet either. So design, development. There we go. And then I guess show me marketing for now. We can get rid of the support stuff. It's not quite needed yet. They're making money, but it's not quite needed yet. So from right here, we can see that there's no progress on this, but night should be able to get that. So as they come in for the nighttime, I want to see them get into this office. They should have been here by now. Are they not working today? That's going to ding me. If they're not working today, that dings me. Damn. That's going to be harsh. Ooh, it actually went green total. Whoa, what happened? They pay me for it anyway? I think they paid me for it anyway. $1 million. I think I got paid for it anyway. Which is interesting that I would get paid for it anyway. But like people are coming in. We're going to see all these. All these are going to get filled in now. With double the capacity, this is going to happen. We're losing 3.7% of our followers, our 19 followers. Isn't that wonderful? Let's send out a press build. It's June. Yeah, we're going to send out a press build now. Give people an idea of what it's really like in its current form. There aren't many bugs to fix, come to find out, you know? And actually, I'm going to go ahead and take support off of this because I think maybe that could be a thing. Maybe they're not able to keep up with support because they're constantly beta testing this. So we'll take them off of that job. Games is still doing their thing. They're on their second iteration of World of Wizards. That's good. That's good. I want to see all these things fill up now. No, they're not going to fill up during the day, right? They're all going to get really overstressed working 4 things at once. But the night team should come in and clear it. Their employees think their work environment is gross. Which one? Which one thinks it's gross? I can't zoom in on it. It's going to be Jane Sutton. Okay, can I see where she is? Who is Jane Sutton? What team is she on? Go to employee. She's like literally not here. So she thinks her own kitchen is gross? I can't... Actually, I can't physically go to her. She's not here today, I don't think. Oh, she's on Core N. Yeah, she's on the night team. All right, so Core N. So this environment's gross? It's probably because I don't have enough cleaners. Like there's some messes in here too. I think I'm a little bit light on cleaners, like during the day when most people are here. I have, what, 3 cleaners right now? 4. 2 at 6 a.m. The one comes in at 10, another one comes in at 12. But then from 4 p.m. to 6 a.m., there's no cleaning. That's probably why the night crew thinks it's gross. Let's hire 2 more cleaners. Ugh. 2 more cleaners. We'll have them come in, let's say, at 9 p.m. Nah, like they're leaving at 4. I think maybe we have them come in at 6 p.m. to clear the board. All right, so the nighttime marketing crew is here to this dirty office, but they're gonna clean these up. Everything fills up. Good. So at 11 p.m., we fill this, which means we can handle more. So as soon as it goes to 12 a.m., I can now go in and take this other marketing deal. So let's go with the one that pays the most, right? So it's this one. We're going to accept that one too. I'm giving you guys even more stuff to do. And now they'll just start working on this again. All right, software times. Char Inc. is ready to show off ImageShop 2. Let's see what they have to offer. Target demographic doesn't know who they are. Well, I know. That's what I'm trying to fix. Haven't really heard of them. It looks amazing, and it has all the new features. You'll be able to try it out in the near future. Indeed, you will. It looks amazing. I mean, in the normal game for Software Incorporated, at least from what I remember, if you make a really great product and, you know, you spend a bunch of money on marketing, you make money. That's it. Like, I made a great product. I spent a lot of money on marketing. GG, you win. It's not quite that simple anymore, I don't think. I guess we'll find out with a more proper release. Our first product wasn't really all that good, so we'll find out with a more proper release now. And we actually might fill these bars. Yeah. It looks like we're going to fill it by 12. All right, so by 2 p.m., we can afford another one. So let's take another one if we can. This one's a little bit smaller. Luna Pick. Let's take that one. It's a little bit smaller than the last one. Take the printing job as well. The day rolls over. There we go. I think we have... I've solved my money issues with another marketing team. A nighttime marketing team really helped out a lot. And if we take this away and don't filter anymore, I can see all these jobs. Then we group them by type. There's a lot of stuff going on at the company, yeah? So we're up to 7.4. And it's kind of like, yeah, I think it's working out okay. We'll iterate it one more time, and then we'll definitely push it. So core will come in. They'll do the thing. There. And so I think from this point, we can probably say that this thing releases in like a year and a half. So I'm going to say April 97. That's a little bit quick. I want to do some beta testing first. Although we can start another iteration pretty quickly though. Maybe August instead of April. Oh, not 97. No. 87 is what I thought you were doing. Yeah. Maybe August. You know what? Let's go September. Just give me that extra month. Yeah, and you're 1 month from now. We get quite a few months of beta testing there. I like it. Let's do that. So we're going to say that we're releasing Char Engine on September 1987, and the tech is going to be way behind. Like, we're going to have to upgrade the tech level as quickly as we can. Like, everything gets upgraded after we release it because it takes forever to actually get it. Okay, now we're a little bit underperforming on printing, right? So we want to come back up. I want to add more machines. These are all in storage. I don't have to pay for the machines over and over again. Let's just add these machines back in. So we're starting to get some printing contracts again. Yeah, I think we'll get some quick marketing for Char Engine as well. So I'll get these. Marketers have nothing to do right now. It's just the way it goes, man. I have a lot. I mean, they're already done with all of the jobs. They've done their work. We're going to have some marketing created for Char Engine. So let's get that going. And then it is August 1986. We want to start printing Image Shop here too. So I think I want to print. Let's keep a maximum of... I don't know how many copies we're going to sell on this thing is the problem. Let's start with 50,000. I highly doubt we're going to sell that many, though. That's the problem. But if we print 50,000 now, and when it goes out, so we don't have that many followers. Let's go 40,000. We'll go 40,000. We'll keep a minimum of 40,000 there. So we'll start that printing process now, and then it will just be here ready to go and for inventory as we go. Okay, remember to release Image Shop 2 today. We are going to do that right now. Image Shop 2 is now released. It's an ambitious idea by Braylon McKee, and we only found some small issues here and there. That's great. Who in the world is Char Incorporated? We'll probably go for Photo4 instead. Well, it's because I'm not well known. But it's a great quality, plus she knocked it out of the park. So 5 stars. She might actually be an insanely good designer, yeah? Might actually be there. Marketing campaign budget, 2 teams unlimited, probably what we should do. It's a lot of money, but we should do it. And then we're not going to order any copies. We're just printing them. So there we go. Okay, so we printed copies. Let's see how many we have in stock currently. Image Shop 2 needs to be updated immediately. So we're going to update this with, I think both core teams are going to hit this right now just to make sure it happens. We need to upgrade the tech to the latest. Go. And then I want to also take a look at the framework and get that updated as well while you're at it. But that is going to be a lower priority. Make sure that's a lower priority on your list there. There we go. So there's lots of stuff going on, yeah? So we're going to update it right now while people are buying it. There we go. Nearly done. Once it's done updating, we're going to go ahead and port it to a better operating system for everybody. Need people to get into work. Get into work and get things done. And core finishes. It's updated. Now we're going to go over to our release as well. Core Shop 2. We want to port this. And we want to port it to whoever has the most active users. That's Arcos OS 4 now. Maybe we'll make it backwards compatible with 3 as well. But right now we're going to 4. And that's what I want to do. We're going to port that over right now. That's going to be your highest priority because that's going to directly impact sales, like majorly. All right, so we have the latest tech now, and we're going to be on the latest OS. This needs to be on more people. Put contracts on this as well. Everybody needs to be porting this right now. That is going to take a while. I don't think we're going to be on that OS before the end of the day. Should we get out of debt? I think I should get out of debt. That's a lot of monthly interest I'm paying. Let's go ahead and get out of debt here. So 255,000. Now, do we make enough money selling our own shit so that we don't have to print things anymore? And we don't have to, like, I want to print my own stuff. I might actually want to print more. I said 40,000 copies. I mean, if I sell 40,000 copies on this, I definitely can afford more, right? So I guess we'll find out. Did I get it in stock though? We should have got the couriers to send it out already. So yes, we have 40,000 in stock. All right, let's see what happens then. Taking a look at the new Image Shop 2 in stock. Also, we are doing support. Support 1 is doing that too. Okay. Let's see what happens. These guys all want... Oh, Braylon. So Braylon. Let me see her details. So she wants exclusive lead or a non-binding contract. She is not... She's probably a visionary. So she's not going to get exclusive stuff, but she's making demands. So I give her a raise of 5%. And I either give her exclusive lead or a non-binding contract. I think exclusive lead is probably fine. She's only doing the one thing and she's always the lead designer of that thing. But if she's not like a really good lead... Well, if I had a visionary, I would be putting them on a better product, right? So like the 2D editor is not the best product. So maybe I give her exclusive lead. Says she'll do nothing else, which I guess is fine. She's free to take employment offers from other companies. I don't want that. But if it happens, I can always hire another designer to take her place. And if I do this, then at least she will be also, you know, like contributing to the team at the same time. Maybe I'll give her a non-binding contract. She nailed it out of the park and that's good, but she's not going to be a visionary. So I'm going to give her that instead. I think she's easier. I mean, her what is 67 to 77 or something right there, right? So she's not that difficult to replace. If she was a visionary, she'd be very hard to replace, and I would absolutely give her exclusive lead. But I think she's not difficult to replace if she decides to leave the company. Okay, so we're obviously marketing now Image Shop 2. Prominent marketing all overnight, too. I'm going to say that this... I need this stuff to go away now, though, because this is taking a while. I kind of want you to finish this before everything else. Let's have you do our own product marketed before you market for other companies. I'm not sure why this business reputation is failing. I released it. Yep, new features unlocked now. Look at all this stuff. So operating systems, we can do 3D rendering now. Yeah, it's 86. We can do 3D rendering now. Auto updates, app stores. Game engines can now have 3D settings. Yeah, there we go. So now we could do 3D stuff. We probably should do some 3D stuff. If I was going to do 3D stuff, what would it do? Like a 3D editor, yes. But does the game engine use the 3D editor? I don't think so. Unless I add 3D panel, right? Features not supported by any operating system currently on the market. So I wouldn't be able to do this yet. But if I did this... Imagine I would need... Yeah, because if we do 2D settings, we need a 2D editor, right? So if we do 3D panel, you probably need a 3D editor. That makes sense. So why don't we be the first to create one? We could be the first to create a 3D graphics engine. We just don't have it supported by any operating systems yet. All right, we need to wait for an operating system to come to the market that has 3D capabilities. And as soon as that happens, we want to jump in on that. Alternatively, we could go after the tech, but you notice it's October, right? They're all getting at Q187 anyway. They're probably not then going to get the 1987 patent. So maybe I go after the 1987 patent for this. We need, what, 7 3D designers to get that? Then I fire the designers after I have that, hire a bunch of lawyers, file the patent, and fire the lawyers. Then I can control the 87 3D. And then once I control the 87 3D, we can make some money on that patent while we use that money to funnel it into creating a proper editor. Maybe. I don't know. I don't like the patent system in this game, but I'm not above using it a little bit for something that no one has done yet, which is 3D. It's like something that's... Oh, image framework is done. There it goes. Image framework is now done, and press for char engine. We're ready for the press release as well. Do I want to do that yet? We're releasing this in about a year. I guess we can get some followers for it potentially here. It's not great though. Like, it's not that good of an engine, but we'll see. Target demographic doesn't really know us. It's got some cool videos and it sounds great. Yeah. So it's surprising to me that our market recognition for 2D editor isn't higher than this. But I mean, how many people are using our product right now? 66 active users. Good God, are you kidding me? Why is it so difficult to release your own product in this game? I basically have to use a publisher. I think that's what I'm learning here is you pretty much have to use a publisher until you have market recognition. You just cannot self-publish. I mean, that's basically what it is. And I don't think you can get a publisher after the fact either. It's just like, market recognition is too important. Can I get a publisher? Yeah. Give me marketing. I'm going to have somebody else do this. I'm going to have Steinberg. They want a 5x. Yeah, this is still better. I think there's more market recognition here. We're going to have Personas market this for us. I'm gonna take a publisher for ImageStop too. I can't do this self-publishing. It's not working. Let's find, where's my marketing for this? I did prominent marketing and spent all that money already, but I don't think I can do that anymore. I think it's been removed. Show only marketing. Yeah, I'm no longer have it for image. Like I basically have to have some other people do this because I just can't sell the copies, you know. I sold 11,000 copies of the last version, and I still have almost 30,000 in stock. So maybe I get I don't think I can get a publisher for the old one. I think it's too old. No, I had a publisher for the other one. Personas was my publisher last time. And I mean, granted, I sold 11,000 copies instead of 66. You know, at least there's that. It's just like, imagine doing all that work and spending all that money to develop something and then selling 60 copies. Giant building like this. Yes, these guys, they're awesome. Look at how big they are. Wow, they must be very successful. What's their last product? Image Shop 2. Oh, wow. What are sales like? 60. Whoa, 60 million. That's insane. No. 60. What do you mean 60? Just 60. You mean they sold less copies than they have employees? Yes. They sold less copies than the number of people that came in on this bus today. Market recognition is a big thing. So I pretty much have to have a publisher for everything is what I'm saying. So I kind of want to go back and get a publisher for this product here. Like, this game is not going to do well without a publisher. So I kind of want to do that. I just wish I could. I wish you could do this after the fact. You know, like I can hype it, I press release it, I can do all these things, but like I can't choose a publisher for something that's in design, you know? In the middle of this. I can't, it won't let me do that, I don't think. Because it's not in my releases, it's not in this list. So I can't select it. Can I drop my publisher if I don't like them? Publisher, Personas deal, marketing, they're taking 25%. Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, I'm going to give up 25% of my sales, yes, but I will have sales. So it's just better to give them a cut and just take it, I think. That sucks. That just sucks. It's the way it is, though. Let's take all the printing jobs. I know I can handle them all, so let's just do that. And then we want to see what our capacity is. Yeah, seems good. We can produce right currently 576 boxes. We're sending out 594. I think per month we're shipping that. Yeah, so that works. That works, I guess. We're no longer marketing our own product, so I guess we can probably hit marketing for other people, but I don't want to market any more games. I want people to buy my games, not their games. Oh, look, it's burglars again. They're coming in at 8 o'clock. And then they'll be seen by my camera. Oh, no way. Where's my security at? How do you not see this? I mean, we have these cameras too, but are you blind? Do I have 6 cameras? I bet I have 6 cameras. How do you not see them? No way. You're telling me that this camera's not being monitored and these two aren't? What, how? How is that a thing? How did they get in? Oh shit, there's no camera here either. How did they get past the cameras? They're going to steal so much stuff. I don't have any cameras inside. This is your whole job. It's highlighting here. Your whole job is this. Are you an inside man? Layla Santos, are you their inside man? This is nuts. They're going to steal everything inside here. They're going to steal all my printers. This is ridiculous. Oh my God, they somehow got in on this. That is insane. They're stealing all these printers. Oh, now you're seeing? What? I mean, yeah, I got a camera right here. That's who saw you, is this camera. And now they run away. I don't think they got anything. I just don't understand how they got past the first 3 cameras. Clearly, I need another security guard. Because this one is in on it. I think she's in on it. They went away empty-handed, thankfully, but holy crap. Okay, I can close all these, right? I think we're good on those. I don't need to see those anymore. Deals can go away. House builder's still a thing, though. I feel like I want to get rid of this and make my own product, but then at the same time, it's paying me consistent money. I'm making way more money on this than I am my own game. Than I am my own product that I just released, you know? So I don't know about that. See, now I have $990,000. Now I go out and get a publisher, and the publisher gets me 1.3 million in sales. Like, holy crap, the difference it is to get a publisher. And now my market recognition is going up because, like, I actually have users, 18,000 active users. It's about time. What do you guys think of the series so far? Is it going too slow, too fast? Should I have live streamed it instead? Initially, I was going to live stream it, but then I felt like I could progress it faster and more fluidly with videos. So, I don't know, I'm looking for your feedback, and I'm also just kind of looking for people to make comments in my videos too. There's always it's always a good thing to have. You know what I don't think this corridor has enough of? The founder. I think this corridor needs more founder. You know, like we really need to see him kind of everywhere. You know what I mean? You can put like this photo on there. I think also in the elevator room, we can see him here, and that's cool and all. But I mean, what about when you're walking into the elevators, right? Like you're not necessarily looking in that spot. So I'm thinking maybe for the time being, we get, you know, the founder, maybe this logo here. And then perhaps on this side, we can put the old Hot Tips logo. So from the old to the new, I don't know. Like, part of me really wishes I made like a big branding mistake when I made my channel rebrand and did it around my name and stuff. I really should have thought of something more clever. Specifically, I really should have thought of something that I could make merch out of. Like my logo, there's like no way to make merch around this, I don't feel. Maybe if you're a marketing person, you let me know. Maybe I'm totally off base here, but like I just don't see how I can market this. Like it's a face, right? How do I market a face? It's nobody wants to wear my face on their shirt, right? If you do want to wear my face on your shirt, well, there's a link down below to Teespring or whatever it is that I was using like 5 years ago. Those shirts are still there. You can still buy them. Just, I don't have a clue how many I've sold. I don't get any money at all from them, so I think I'm selling 0. But like, if you want to wear my face on you, then you go for it. But like, it's not a good marketing strategy, right? I just feel like maybe I should have done something a bit more clever, and I just haven't. And I don't know, man. Maybe we should also let the couriers who are coming in. Honestly, the couriers coming in here, they should also know who the founder is. They really should know who they're working for here, right? So I think I place the founder needs to be here as well. You know, they need to, like, as they're picking up the boxes, go, oh, that's the guy. And in fact, I think what I should do even still, because I'm so egotistical, we should put a floor light right here and then make it always on. So that way, even in pitch black darkness of night, his face is illuminated. Oh man, you know, this should really be a thing everywhere. I'm just saying. It would cost me, like, it'd be absurd. Because, what is it, like $2 a month each for running costs? But if I was to go through and like, because the carpet goes all the way up to it. I mean, maybe we go... Maybe this is close enough. I don't know. We go like something like this. Right? And then we just turn them on always. Then like when it's nighttime, right? You'll still see them illuminated. I just think that's neat. Oh my God. So egotistical. This guy. I mean, this is going to be a good game. I'm going to have to immediately choose a publisher right away, but you know, we have $1 million now, so we don't need a lot of contracts. I think I'm going to stop support contracts as soon as they expire. I'm not going to bother with that. Somebody wants to buy the image shop IP for $700,000. We're going to reject that. Somebody wants to, like, all these people want to do support. When are these contracts expiring? Show me the support contracts. So this is until April 1988, 97, 2004. 2013. These guys are paying me $72,000 per month until April of 2013. I mean, you guys are... I hope you don't go out of business. 98, 93. It's like none of these are expiring soon. Here, this one, 1987. This one will go December. Yeah, but we're going to be... I mean, this is $1 million a month right here. All these jobs I'm doing, it's $1 million a month. You know, the deal screen has been really great, but I want to get money with my own sales. I'm going to have to use a publisher, but the publisher is working. It worked. Why don't we get those stairs done so that the fire marshal doesn't yell at me now, yeah? Let's get those stairs done. We're going to go this way with it. Then down here. Then out 8. Then over. We're going to check it. Make sure it's all nice and flush. Seems pretty good. Then I need to go... How did I get this to match? I had this wall up here, right? So I want this wall to go straight this way so that the curve happens, but it doesn't affect this part of the wall, I think is what it was. And then this curve comes out like so. Yep. And then from there, we come up, we take this room, we clone it, bring it up top, and drop it into position here. We check it. Seems good. Seems good. All right, so that's The front of the building is finally done. It looks like it's actually working, all right? It looks like it's something I care about. Okay, the staircase. Now, I don't know if this is big enough, so I did leave a little bit of room here in case I need to do that, and then I can always have this door maybe moved to be like here instead, or, you know, maybe make this like a one door. I think it's big enough, though, for what I want to do. So we're going to say that from here, right, from here over like this. This is our staircase, right? So we should be able, I believe, to do something like this. No, these. Yeah, these. This is what I want to do. So I want to have the stairs be like that. And then I might actually I do need it to be a little bit wider, don't I? Well, maybe not. Maybe we can, it might a little be weird, but I can do this, I guess. So the doors can still be there, and then we'll have it be like this. Yeah, that's fine. So the stairs go up, and then you can continue this way to go up the next flight, and then they're kind of just lined up from there. So we can stagger them to where you basically go in a straight line. So we can say, you know what? I actually want it mirrored. Yeah, I want it to be mirrored. Let's do the other one. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. Let's do that one. So you walk up the stairs on the wall side, and you come out in the middle. Yeah, I like it. And then you're going to go up from this side now. Nope. Yeah, now you go up from this side. So that your traffic is, like, through traffic is on this side, and then the door, of course, would be here. So you have stairs, and then you go up the stairs this way, but the middle there. I think we'll play that. There is an extra part here, though. I can use this for, like, plants, decor. I might even put glass through here and just have people be able to see, but like right here. But yeah, I don't know about that. I haven't thought that far ahead yet. This is all roof still. I have the money, and it's late in the year, right? So we should probably spend it. So let's just complete this building. Go like that. And then we want to have a little bit like this. And then this little bit here goes like that. And then all I got to do just to kind of keep that going like that. And then I could close that out, but I'm going to leave it for now. And I just have to make sure that the fire marshal's happy. But I'm going to do that right now. I'll do that off camera. I'll make sure the fire marshal and everything is happy. So my fire inspections are fine, and we don't have to worry about it. But I have, what, $700,000, $800,000 this November. So if I'm going to save on taxes, I might as well expand now, right? So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Between this video and the next, this whole building is going to be finished. All right. So we're going to have everything, not finished, but like this floor will be done, right? So we'll have a full 2-story building here. That'll be fun. I'm going to move my HVAC room to the next level, and then we're going to pop a heat pump on there so that I don't have this anymore. And then I think my utility room is going to be larger, like much larger, and it's probably going to keep going up, though. Yeah, utility room is tough because I want to have solar panels on my roof. Like, I'm a big solar fan, if you might know this. I'm a big fan of solar, and like, I know a lot about it. I have it on my roof, and I advocate for it and everything. Solar is amazing. I want to have this building completely powered by that. I know my bills are pretty high. I'm not sure how high they are for electricity, but like they were $27,000, right? So I'm spending over $250,000 a year on electricity alone. I would like to fix that, and I could do that with solar panels. Now, granted, they're like $30,000 a piece in this game. They made them incredibly expensive. Where is utilities? Yeah. So they made them $30,000, which isn't a huge problem because each one of these produces 2.5 kilowatts, right? No, 3 kilowatt now. So it's like, okay, You're paying $30,000 for 3 kilowatts. That's really high. Like, it's way higher than modern times it would cost. But the problem with these, the main problem with these that I don't like, is that they need this stupid box on each one of them to exist in the floor, like in the room. So you basically have to dedicate an entire, instead of having them conveniently on the roof and out of your way, they are completely in the way every single time. It's a really stupid design. I don't know why they chose to do it this way. This is not how commercial solar is done, but yet it is in the game. So I haven't used it yet because of that. One thing I could do instead is maybe just buy a wind turbine. And this can potentially save me $90,000 a month. $19,000 a month. But it's $1 million, So, there's that. It takes like 10 years to pay itself off, which, I suppose is about right. Yeah, 10, that's actually fair. As long as you're getting max production, that's pretty fair. 10-year payoff is, yeah. Anyway, we are done for today. So thank you for watching. Appreciate you. We're selling our own products now, and World of Wizards, my game engine, all these things we're doing. Come on back for the next one, and I'll probably get you to where we're releasing one of these things. Okay? See ya. Bye.